Transformers reviews, tech and the news, whatever else I use as a muse. Hit subscribe, I appreciate the views. Influences interest on YouTube.
Thank you for joining me, people. This is Influence, and I'm going to be putting together Bruticus, Zeta Toys Bruticus to be exact. It's the Diecast chess piece. If you don't read the title, if you didn't read the title, when I first sought out to do this, I was gonna do reviews on every single bot. I nixed that. There's a million reviews out there for these bots. It wasn't worth it to me, and it probably wouldn't bring that much value. A lot of people just want to see the combine mode. Like I said, there's a million reviews of these figures, and they're pretty much the same besides the paint. You can see the metallic paint, and also the feet are the same color. This is the cartoon, basically what I know from the cartoon. Like, it always had the same color foot as the tank and the same color foot as what's his name? Swindle. So Brawl and Swindle, always their feet always coincide. So that's what I know. The chest was always like this. This is what I know. Gray thighs, this is what I know. So this was the version that I bought. Like I said, I set out to do reviews for each of them. That wasn't going well when I started. Then I said I would do combine reviews where I show how to combine all of this, and I'm going to show how to combine this into this. But other than that, I started that out as well. I ran into a lot of frustration with him because his feet are so tight in there. It's hard to get the combiner pegs out. So that was a kind of bad taste. And then I broke something on this guy, the helicopter. What's his name? So hopefully I glued it back on. I don't know if it's on well, and I just realized I didn't even glue it on correctly. That's a drag, unfortunately. So I was done with showing the combine mode on camera. So we're just gonna go to this without any more talking. I know it's a lot, my bad. Pull this off here, pull this out of here like this. This is all very well tolerance, not tight at all. I saw some of the other reviews that said it was tight, and it probably was on them, on those original versions. This is a lot heavy, a lot of die cast right here, so this is heavy, so you got to be careful with that. You take this, slide his crotch into the middle section, and then, as you know, there's a bunch of things that you can line up. Slide his crotch in there, fits in perfect. Then you slide into here, but I'll wait. I'm just seeing how that fits. Slide this back down so we can get this in. Now you want to get this up in here like this. Has a couple pegs. It's a peg in here that goes up. It's a peg on the side that goes into a hole there, and then the peg in the front goes there to solidify it. So let's put that up here like this. Try to get it where it needs to go. You can kind of, once you get that one in, then you can kind of put that in, and then you can push this down. And that's solid as a rock. Solid. All right. I'm excited to get this guy together because I've been wanting a Bruticus forever, and this so happened that this went on sale. So get that. That comes out a little bit, so it helps with all of this stuff, manipulating it. So hopefully, kind of naturally got to the right spot. At least I think it did. There we go. Push this down. Love the connections. Connections are super solid. Then let's get this where it needs to go. this in here like this. Back heavy now because all the other stuff isn't on there. I had this wrong. I think it's supposed to go over here like this, and then this fits a little more flush in here and in here. Yeah, there we go. And then this is a little straightforward, and you can get this in here, and there's a peg in there, and the same on the other side. So I get that in. I probably could have left these guns off. I put the guns on beforehand. So let's see. Let me try to get it off camera. And once you get that, then you can push this down here. Goes in there, and then there's two pegs here that come down and peg onto the sides. So that is really nice. And Zeta knows what they're doing with combiners, and I'm happy with how this looks so far. So let's bring in the legs, get it down a little bit. Sometimes I forget what side should be on, so there we go. This is spring loaded, therefore we're probably gonna have to take off the arms. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I just try to spring load it, get it. Put it there, kind of. There we go. So that's good. See if anything else. No, nothing else. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. That connection is it. So then over here we do the same thing somewhat. Move this apart so we can put the spring one in and then move it over, put that in, and I think that's it. Yep. Yeah, man. It's tall. It's tall. So now we're gonna get this guy, and this is the thing that I broke. I broke this off. It's very flimsy. I did crazy glue it right there, but I see I crazy glued it backwards. So you're gonna have to leave it like that, and maybe it's not backwards. Maybe this one's backwards. I don't know, but just gonna leave it just like that. And I toyed with taking this off. I don't know what I'm gonna do, so don't know yet. Put this gotta move this because you know it has to be the side without the stripe on the top. It goes on the top, so I'll just put it in like this instead of moving it independently. Then you can just move it with the figure. Now blast off. Blast off is the same way, but it's this way. So let's get it. Shoot up that little bit of hole. On there, put that down. Yeah, at least we know it's tight. And last but not least, let's see. So really, man, all I can say is wow. Like, wow. This is This is nice from the top. Mind the backlighting. So excuse the backlighting. It's a big boy. So you see here from his head to his feet. Compare him to some bots now, shall we? Minotaur's kind of in an A stance. I'm not going to change him too much. He's similar in size. Starscream. Let's make toys Starscream. See what they look like. They're close in size probably, but if he stood up a little straighter. However, he's in an A stance as well, so he's definitely bigger than Minotaur. You put him back before he falls over somewhere. And of course, bringing Superion, which is Zetas, and you can see how they scale pretty much on the money. I do like the bulk of Bruticus because Bruticus seems more bulkier. The cars are more bulkier than the planes, which is cool. Even with the planes extra stuff on, you can take them off and make them even more streamlined. But I think that's the character. Like, that fits the character. This is the character. Like, his body, his chest is broader because it has the chest plate. Like, it's just, I think I like Bruticus better than Superion, and Superion is one of my favorite combiners ever. So that's saying a lot. I do like Bruticus. Bruticus is maybe my second or third, maybe. Well, I think Devastator is a lot of people's first. So after Devastator, I don't even count Devastator because, I mean, it's almost a given because that was the first combiner we ever seen. So it was such a fun new thing. I don't know, everybody's like, that's the first combiner I ever seen anyway. So let's look at some of the accessories. Some are leftover, some we can utilize, like this gun we can utilize. You can have it in his hand, which I'll show in a minute, or it can be, it has a peg and I think it can go in his arm. Maybe you have all this other stuff. You have some of the robots' guns. Some of their guns I put on them. I do like that because they are Bruticon, so they should have as many guns as possible in my eyes. So I like that. But there's peg holes all over the place. You can probably find a place to put it if you want it to. If you don't want it to look too junky though, you want it clean, just gonna have to do what you do with this stuff. Leave it off and just not utilize it. So he has his gun. Let's see if he can hold his gun out. He holds it out with no problem. It does make it a little top heavy, a little forward heavy, so you may have to adjust the waist accordingly, and I'm not doing a good job at that. There we go. Get one little, so it kind of balances the weight. Like, if you can get, you got to counterweight it if you want the gun straight out, down. The gun isn't the best in the hand. Get into articulation. So head goes down, head goes up a little bit. I got the head with the ears that are spring loaded. It does have battery. It doesn't have batteries in there, but it does have a spot for batteries so the eyes can light up, and I'm not sure if there's sounds. I had two different batteries I tried, neither one worked, so it's probably the batteries that I just used up in the other combiners that I had. So get these arms all the way around 360 both sides. You get this arm about up to there. There is another joint, or there you go, so you can get that, utilize that joint all the way up, just two different joints, And I think it's well tolerance. I don't know if they changed that, if it was always well tolerance, but it's not failing, but at the same time, it's still got the joint. So you got the waist that gets you kind of like the forearm swivel. I won't say bicep swivel because it's kind of up here. Then you have the 90-degree with the arms. Have the fingers each individual, and they go side to side, so you can get them sprawled open like that. But they have every knuckle that a human has. Also, some give in here like that. Not sure if that's purposeful, but you can use it. You got waist swivel. Get you all the way. Individual skirts, you can get out the way. You can get them all the way up, front and back, or you can put them to the side. And then you have leg, but it does fail because it's just too much. So put it down a little bit. But yeah, you can see it does fail. To the side, I assume it fails as well. Oh, maybe not. Do this. So he can, yeah, side doesn't fail at all. So you see that side isn't failing just to the front, but I mean, it's not failing where it's going to fall over. Yeah, that ratchet is hard. Then you got the knee ratchet. They get you more than 90 degrees. Whoa. And you got to deal with that because it is back heavy when you're maneuvering it. So that's one of the issues I can see with this set. I mean, I don't see it being a big issue once you get it where you need to get it. But as you're maneuvering it with this die-cast piece, it does make it, it's already heavy because of everything that's up here. But with this die-cast piece, it does make it somewhat cumbersome and heavier. So then you have the foot, have the rockers like that. You have a toe tilt, and you have a toe kind of bend up. And also you have sticky things that come with it. It's rubberized things that you stick on the bottoms, and you get them for both feet. You got swivel up here for thigh swivel. I think that's it. I don't think I missed anything else. These guns back here, you can move down if you don't like them as high, but I like them high. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this review. Let me show the back because I didn't have 360. Back is super clean. Like you can, and some of this unstableness is my table. I swear this table is lopsided is all hell. So I've been saying I need a new table for new review table forever. But yeah, you can see the back is pretty clean. So you can stick some stuff back here if you would like. Like say you want to stick some guns back. Oh no, that's not fitting. You stick them back here. I think so. No, that's not fitting. It's a spot right here. You can kind of finagle. You can stick them back here. Just yeah, definitely stay back here if you'd like. I think I'm going to stick them on there because you can't really see them from the front, and I don't really want to put them in the box. I think that's it. Put one of these down here. So yeah, if you want, you can definitely store all the weapons on his back in some sort of fashion so they can't be seen. You can put one down here if you think that looks better if you like it more armored up. I put some on here. Let me show you the gun on his arm. This is how I'm gonna have it, just because. And there you go. Oh, the feet also can go this way as well, back and forth. Side to side, I should say. So here we go, Zeta's Bruticus, the diecast version with the gray legs. I think there's a few. There's the blue version, blue legs, and has the gray chest piece. I think that's the one that came separate. And then there's another one that I think is blue with the metal chest piece. I don't know. There's a few. There's two that one is $10 more than the other. And I have no idea why. I have no idea what the difference is. I know I got the one that I liked and saw and remember this is how he looked in the cartoon to me. This is how my memory works. All right, so thanks for watching, and I will get over to you in another video.
Ain't no, life ain't no, life ain't no, life ain't no. As long as you alive, you can give another try and take it real high if you want.